Baseball fans, and welcome to another edition of Rouse Raider Baseball. Good evening, everyone. I'm Michael Francis alongside the one and only Mr. Steve Kithil, back in the booth tonight to hear the dulcet tones of Steve Kithil.
Oh boy,
Glad to have you back.
It's getting deep, isn't it?
It is.
Man, oh man, I got to get my boots on.
It is. It is deep around here. The Raiders host the Marble Falls Mustangs tonight for the last half or the last game of the first half of district play. And man, what a first half it's been, Steve.
Wow. Rouse was ranked number 1 in the state in 5A, and lately they've hit some bad luck, I would say.
Well, I guess you could say that in a way.
In a
The
way.
other thing to think about that too is that last Friday's game, obviously a very questionable game, and I mean we can kind of touch on some of it, but uh, regardless, none of that changes
Oh no,
the outcome of that game, in as far as
no.
wins and losses, right? So it's unfortunate the way that it happened. The coaches lodged their complaints and all of that, and we'll kind of leave it with that, and
Yeah.
I'll let you give some input on
Well,
from your viewpoint as being a spectator at that point in time
Sure.
and watching it on the
Sure.
broadcast.
I watched the SHN broadcast, and I mean everybody saw. If you're tuning in right now, you probably also saw exactly what I saw. Carter Heinrich did go ahead and tag the runner going into home. However, what I will also say is the fact that Rouse had 7 errors, and Rouse, while they played well, and they played well enough to win, they had a chance to win without that call having to be made.
Right.
So really, honestly, it's a coach, the coach, Coach Krempine and everybody, they need to move forward with the season and not have this just be, something where they can't get over. They've got to move forward, and they've got to put some wins on the board. I honestly, um, you can't overlook the Marble Falls Mustangs. If you do, you're going to be in deep trouble. And this is a game you have to win tonight. So
you got to get back on the winning road. And granted, you had 2 losses and combined by two runs.
Yeah.
You had both of them one run loss games to Georgetown in a 12-inning marathon, and then Cedar Park with a walk-off at the end. As you mentioned, that we had our chances to take care of it before that ever happened.
Correct.
With Marble Falls coming in tonight, they are a team, as you mentioned, that you cannot overlook. Every team that's at the bottom of this district have played some of the top teams very close.
Very close. Marble Falls took, in the very first game of the season, they took Cedar Park into extra innings, I believe, and it was a 1-0 baseball game. That's a toss-up. I mean, we saw that. We saw a 1-0 baseball game against Georgetown, and we all just, anybody can win that kind of game. So
Marble Falls comes into tonight 5-9 overall on the season. They're 1-5 in district. They defeated Eastview 9-8 for their first district win. They come off 2021 with a 9-18 record and finished 3-11 in district. The head coach is Tyler Porter, 10 years and 120 career wins. He's assisted by Cody Remore, Andrew Ladden, Clint Anderson, and Chris Bowen. They have 7 returning starters, seniors John Zamaripa, Hudson McBride, and Jake Becker. Juniors Cale Cochran, Jake Carter, and sophomores Evan Nikowski and Isaiah Roman. Raiders are coached by Chad Krempine. He has 20 years of head coaching experience with 443 career wins. He's assisted by Josh Harris, Dan LaPaglia, and Will Noble. Today's games on the docket in District 25 5A. Of course, Marble Falls here at Rouse, but the big one, Cedar Park at Georgetown tonight. Liberty Hill is at Glenn, and Leander is at Eastview. Now, all teams will be playing tomorrow as well, so we will be back on the air tomorrow as we will host the Leander Lions. We took game 1 in the series, and we will face them tomorrow as we begin the second half of district play.
I think it's really interesting the way that we've scheduled this this district this year. We didn't play. It's almost like we had a bye week or a bye day. Typically,
week,
you
right.
play Tuesday, Friday, and we didn't play this Tuesday, but now we're playing Friday, Saturday, and it's going to force some teams to really go deep into their bullpens.
Glenn will be at Georgetown tomorrow, Cedar Park at Marble Falls, and Liberty Hill at Eastview. So the big game in district play tomorrow will be here.
Yeah,
On
definitely.
SHN Sports. Rouse hosting Leander. Last Friday's games, of course, Cedar Park defeated Rouse 3-2. Liberty Hill defeated Georgetown in a stunner 3-1. Leander defeated Glenn 8-0, and Marble Falls picked up their first win, as we mentioned, versus Eastview 9-8. It's district standings, and Cedar Park sitting atop the district standings right now, 13-5 overall, 5-1 in district. Liberty Hill, Rouse, Leander, and Georgetown are in a four-way tie for that second spot right now.
So what's interesting about this whole thing is if Georgetown wins tonight over Cedar Park, there will be a five-way tie for first place, and that will end the first round of district play, which is very interesting. And you know what? It's kind of like what we said at the beginning of district play. This district is ridiculously hard to get a playoff spot.
It really is. And you got 5 teams that are could play with anybody in the state.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. And all 5 teams could go very deep into the playoffs as well.
The umpires and the coaches have met at the home plate circle, and the introductions will begin here shortly. I think they will. But if not, our normal PA guy is not in the house tonight.
Oh, they don't have a.
Oh, I guess the microphone's not working. But anyways, we're going to go over it. And they're trying to work out the details, and I'm getting caught up in that.
They have technical difficulties.
Hey, we've been there. We feel your pain.
Yep, definitely.
Leading off for Marble Falls will be the shortstop, number 11, Jake Carter. He will be followed by the catcher, number 4, Isaiah Roman. Number 14, John Zamaripa will be batting third, playing at third base. And number 13, Cale Cochran in right field, batting fourth. Number 22, Hudson McBride will be the starting pitcher for the Mustangs tonight. He will be followed by number 8, Brady Elwartowski at first base. Number 6, Evan Nikowski in center field and batting 8th. Number 5, Bryce Atkinson at second base. The designated hitter, number 20, A.J. Scoville, will be batting 9th. He will be hitting for the left fielder, number 3, Jet Zurita. For the Rouse Raiders, leading off will be the second baseman, number 9, Rainer Heinrich. He's been solid in that position all season long, Steve.
Definitely.
Outstanding play coming from this sophomore.
Yeah, I think that's a very big bright spot for Coach Krempine is the play of Rainer Heinrich. And, he's a young player, but on the other side of things, he doesn't look like it. He's wearing the hat well as far as coming off and starting and producing for this varsity team.
Number 3, Blake Gonzalez will be the starting pitcher for the Raiders tonight. Batting third will be the left fielder, number 7, Caden Kaspar. Batting fourth will be the designated hitter, number 8, Oscar Salazar. He will be hitting for the center fielder, number 10, Landon Miller. Batting fifth, number 22, Colby Diaz at first base. Batting sixth, number 11, Colin Correjo in right field. Batting seventh will be number 5, Carter Heinrich behind the plate. The third baseman, number 4, Mikey Caputo, will be batting 8th, and rounding out the order will be the shortstop, number 2, Joe Sparshoe. So got to bounce back from last Friday night and shake it off. I mean, that's just baseball, and that's how things go from time to time. You don't always get the call. Sometimes you get the bear. Sometimes the bear gets you, and the Bear got Rouse on Friday night.
Yeah, it was a bad one. I think Coach Krempine is really looking for more production out of some of his big leaders here. He needs some more production out of the Colin Correjos, the Oscar Salazars of the world. And right now, looking at the team and looking at the records, just the records alone, this is a great chance for that type of leadership to come through and really shine. So
I think they're ready to get started. Coach Crimpine's looking at y'all. All right. Well, we're about to get things underway. Can you turn the music? Turn the music down. So
I'm laughing because we've been there. We've been there.
We've
been on the struggle bus before.
Jonathan Caspar, the PA and the game changer and the scoreboard operator tonight. He's
IT director and
do it all Caspar.
Data room consultant.
There you go. He is on, and we're just about to get underway. What a beautiful night for baseball here at Raider Field on the campus of Rouse High School here in Leander, Texas. The wind blowing out of the north from left to right. Oh. And we had some national anthem going there for just one moment.
Okay, folks, welcome to Rouse Raider Field. We'll get things going here with introductions of
Oh my! So, what a night for baseball!
Oh my gosh! It's there's not a cloud in the sky, and
beautiful.
Looks like the wind is blowing out to right field. It definitely will help the lefties with any fly ball to left field. I think it's going to carry quite a bit.
Both teams wearing their kind of gold tops, and so
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
At least the Raiders are wearing white pants. Marble Falls Mustang, school colors, purple and gold. They're dressed in their gray pinstripe pants with gold tops, purple lettering bordered in white, gold and purple socks. Not the only purple and gold team in the district. You also have the Liberty Hill Panthers with purple and gold. And you got a couple of teams with blue and red in Leander Lions and Eastview Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Georgetown with blue and white. Cedar Park with green and white, black in their color combination. Glenn with navy and orange.
Navy and orange, kind of like a University of Florida colors, right?
Mm-hmm. So ready to get underway.
Yes, sir. I am looking forward to this. And you know what? I think it's going to be great for the Rouse Raiders to get that bad taste out of their mouth from a week ago.
So
they've had to kind of gnaw on that loss for a week.
Want to give a birthday shout out to SHN's co-founder, Rob Hipp. His birthday's today. So congratulations, Rob. We wish you all the best.
Happy 29th birthday. Is that about right? 26? Is that right?
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. Hey, we're trying to be nice.
Just trying to get there. I really don't know how old Rob is. To be honest with you.
Well, we're going to guess low.
All
right, just to be nice.
So I know how old I am.
Oh, goodness.
The old double nickel.
The what's that?
The double nickel.
The double nickel.
And there you go.
Used to be the speed limit.
Used to be back in the day. Raiders being introduced.
Batting third, number 7, Hayden Casper, playing in left field.
So we also want to take an opportunity to recognize our home run sponsors tonight, the Recon Shop and Austin Summit Group Realty. Does your vehicle still have hail damage from the April 15th hailstorm? You still have until April 14th to file your claim. If you need help filing a claim, contact the Recon Shop at 512-290-4245. We would love to walk you through the claim process. Even if you don't have hail, the Recon Shop also specializes in minor dents, door dings, creases, and other larger dents that do not require paint. For before and after views of all what we can do, visit our website at thereconshop.com. Austin Summit Group Realty is proud to support Rouse Raider Baseball and their amazing group of boys and coaches. ASG has been in business for over 22 years and has been ranked in the top 10 by the Austin Business Journal year after year. If you need help with anything real estate related, please call Mike or Chrissy Caputo at 512-671-HOME. That's 512-671-4663. And we're going to take a moment for the national anthem. We'll be back with you here shortly. Thank you for watching Rouse Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. It's baseball time in Texas as we're set to get underway at Raider Field. Good evening, everyone. I'm Michael Francis alongside Mr. Steve Kithil, and we welcome you to Rouse Raider Baseball. An exciting night for baseball. The shadows are starting to get long as the sun sets in the west. Defensively for the Raiders tonight, on the mound, number 3, Blake Gonzalez. Behind the plate, number 5, Carter Heinrich. At first base, number 22, Colby Diaz. At second base, number 9, Reiner Heinrich. At third base, number 4, Mikey Caputo. At shortstop, number 2, Joe Sparshoe. In left field, number 7, Caden Kaspar. In center field, number 10, Landon Miller. And in right field, number 11, Colin Correjo. Due up for the Marble Falls Mustangs. In the first, number 11, Jake Carter. Number 4, Isaiah Roman. And number 14, John Zamaripa. Been ready to get things going again after that tough loss on Friday night, Steve. So, get it behind us and move on. And
let's just move on. Yep. And I think the Rouse Raiders would be very smart to just flush what happened on Friday it's Friday, April 1st too. I don't find it very funny, but
right.
Just flush that and get moving with some good baseball here and good sound baseball. If they can come out and jump on Marble Falls early, that would be just what the doctor ordered.
The chat line is open on YouTube. George Garcia says a beautiful day for baseball, and indeed it is. Throw down to second, and we are ready to go. Jake Carter will come to the plate. He will dig in from the right side.
Imagine Coach Krempine was ready to play this game about Saturday.
Right.
He should
Get
be
going.
coming out for blood here.
Isaiah Roman on deck, or Roman on deck. Gonzalez toes in on the rubber, and he gets this thing started with the pitch low and inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses low down the middle for ball two. 2-0 the count to Carter. 2-0. A breaking ball in for a
There we
strike.
go.
He gets the inside corner. The breaking ball has worked well for Blake all season
It
long.
really has. He's really improved that. There we go.
Another breaking ball. Swung on and missed, and that will even the count up at 2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball cut on and missed for strike 3. And Gonzalez gets it started with a punch out.
Really important to keep Marble Falls off the scoreboard right here.
Roman comes to the plate. Another right-handed hitter. Zamarripa on deck. First pitch offering is high for a ball. One and 0 the count to Roman. The pitch just misses low for ball 2. On 2-0 delivery, a breaking ball just misses inside.
Tell you what, that looked close.
Ball 3.
That was good pitch. Just missed that inside corner, I guess.
3-0 the count to Roman. The pitch. He has pounded that inside corner.
Yep.
And that is the first call that he has actually gotten, but it looks like he's hit the same spot nearly with every pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
The 3-1. This is cut on and hit out to right.
Uh-oh, that's big.
Colin Correjo will field it, but that is going to be a stand-up double for Isaiah Roman.
That ball was hit pretty hard out to right field, short hop the wall, but really tough play for Correjo out there, battling the sun and the wind. Well, I guess the wind has died down, but definitely was very difficult and a double all the way.
Roman will run for himself as Zamarripa will come to the plate. 1 on with 1 out. Good first pitch in, a breaking ball for a strike.
Beauty of a pitch right there for the strike 1.
Gonzalez from the stretch. Roman extends his lead at second. The 0-1. That's cut on. A chopper hit to third. Caputo looks the runner back to second and throws to first for the out.
You know, that's a fantastic play by Caputo right there. He looked the runner back, made the runner go back, and then just threw a strike over to Colby Diaz at first base.
1 on with 2 outs for Cale Cochran, the right fielder. He comes to the plate. Gonzalez checks Roman back at second. He deals. This is fouled off for strike 1. The next time we face these Mustangs will be at the end of the month. Pitch misses for a ball, and that will even the count at 1.
Yeah, that'll be the last game of the district play, and hopefully the Rouse Raiders have already locked up a playoff spot by that point.
The 1-1 pitch, that's cut on, and that's hit down the right field line foul.
Now that one sliced. He had a slice on that one.
You see the wind has picked up just a skosh.
Amazing. That wind was dead about 30 seconds ago.
1-2 pitch. That's inside for ball 2.
That was close. Very close, man.
Even count at 2. Deuce is wild for Cochran. Breaking ball stays high for ball 3, and Cochran has worked the count full. Gonzalez comes set. The payoff pitch. Breaking ball has hit foul down the left field side. As Cochran does a good job to spoil a great pitch.
It was a great pitch. Breaking ball on 3 and 2. You almost got to think that Blake will come back with another breaking ball here.
Again, the payoff pitch. Curveball. He catches him looking for strike 3. Call. And the Mustangs get no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. And we're scoreless after 1/2. Raiders come on for their half of the inning.
That was real important to put up a 0 by good inning by Blake Gonzalez there. Real solid. And that is the sort of thing where you go, okay, I want to control this game. And Blake did a great job of that.
Well, Blake he plays with such composure, and he's not easy to get rattled.
Right.
You know, some of the things that we've seen is where, you know, the youth will kind of show frustration from time to time when an umpire is not calling pitches your way.
Sure.
Then things just kind of turn south for you, because for some reason, umpires, when they see that kind of frustration, they kind of work on that.
They want to take it out on you.
Right.
They're like, oh, okay, you're frustrated with that call. Well, what about this call now?
Defensively for the Mustangs, number 22, Hudson McBride on the mound. Number 4, Isaiah Roman at the behind the plate. Number 8, Brady Elwartoski at first. Number 5, Bryce Atkinson at second. Number 14, John Zamaripa at third. Number 11, Jake Carter at short. Number 3, Jet Zurita in left. Number 6, Evan Nikowski in center. And number 13, Cale Cochran in right field. Due up for your Raiders in the first, Heinrich, Gonzalez, and Kaspar.
So I think this might be the 3rd time I've seen Hudson McBride pitch for Marble Falls. I know that he pitched last year, and then another time was on JV 2 years ago. So I do believe that this is the 3rd time I've seen him pitch. He's a big kid up there.
I know this may come as a surprise to you, but Coach Crimpine informed me that McBride is the ace of their staff.
Yeah, well, you know what? I guess that does not surprise me. The Rouse Raiders are going to get the best pitchers of every single district opponent, and maybe even more. So who knows? I guess it's every single game we get their best. We get their ace.
Well, I knew you'd be surprised.
It comes along with a good state ranking. So
the Raiders ranked number 10 in state, followed by Georgetown. Cedar Park a little further back. Trying to remember exactly where they were. And they were in the top 20, I believe, but Raiders still ranked the highest in this district state-wise.
Is that Charlie Rouse? Huh?
Rainer Heinrich will come to the plate. McBride in the stretch. He will deal the first pitch. That's just misses. He wanted to call that.
I thought he was going to call a strike, and I was going to get it frustrated right away.
It was a letter high inside fastball. Actually, it looked more like a changeup, to be honest with you.
Shocking. I know I get frustrated with umpires. I know that's surprising to you.
Fastball in for strike one. Pitch on the outside corner.
I've got a 1-1 count. Okay.
Blake Gonzalez on deck. The 1-1 pitch. Roman gives a sign.
Oh, let it hit
So
you.
pitch inside as Heinrich arches out of the way.
Now, he can let that hit him, but it does hurt. Let's be very sure. And I was never that way up there at the plate. I always wanted to hit and not be hit.
2-1 the count to Heinrich, and he will foul this one off for strike two on a pitch that was high and outside. 2-2 the count. McBride comes set. The 2-2 offering. That's high for ball three. And the count goes full.
So something I talked to Coach Krempin about between games was the strategy of trying to get into someone's bullpen and not swing early on pitches at bats.
Ball four on a pitch that was inside. And Heinrich will draw the leadoff walk.
I mean, right there, that's a 6-pitch walk. That is good stuff for Coach Krempin's strategy.
Blake Gonzalez comes to the plate. Caden Caspar on deck.
Number 3, Blake Gonzalez.
Man, the dulcet tones of Jonathan Caspar on the PA mic tonight. First pitch. Wow, that was a generous call on the outside corner for strike one.
In the left-hander's and batter's box. Oh, did I say that?
I can see that you have already broken your resolution.
I'm ready. I'm done. Man.
He says to heck with it after no pitch. As Gonzalez calls time and steps out. After last Friday's game and Steve watching it, he threw all that away.
Yeah, that's done.
He says, this is out the window. My resolution is gone.
My resolution for everyone's knowledge is go ahead.
That pitch high and inside.
I decided that I was not going to go ahead. I was not going to get frustrated, nor was I going to criticize umpires. That did not last. That lasted, 7 games?
Yeah, well, at least you weren't on the air.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad I was not on the air that night.
1-1 pitch is inside for ball two, and the count goes 2-1.
My text to Coach Krempin said, if I was in the stands last night, I would have been tossed.
Right.
It was that bad.
It kind of got hairy. There was some Cedar Park fans that were getting a little wrathy. This one's hit out to left. Zarita will make the catch, and Heinrich will head back to first.
You know what? I think Coach Krempin will take that from Blake Gonzalez. That ball was hit on the nose and just hit right at the left fielder. That ball finds a gap and it goes all the way to the fence. So he'll be okay with that. He also took 4 pitches on that at bat.
Caden Caspar comes to the plate, the lefty. At one time in this season, he was batting over 600. McBride will step off, and
so that's not a balk, and the reason why it's not.
The reason why is don't have to throw to first.
Well, he stepped off the back of the rubber first, and then he don't have to throw.
Pitch gets the outside corner for strike one. Beautiful day it's been. I'll throw over to first. Not in time, as Wartowski was well off the bag. One delivery.
Ooh,
That
rough.
gets the inside corner for strike 2. And
That was a rough call there, too.
Kaspar down early in the count, 0-2.
Man.
Pitch outside as Roman comes out of the crouch. It would have been interesting if he would have called that a strike and he'd been out of his crouch and catched it out of in the opposite batter box. 1-2 the count. McBride comes set. Takes his time. And the pitch.
He should go to third. Oh. Nope.
Will get by Roman on the wild pitch. That will even the count up at 2.
2-2. All right.
2-2 the count to Kaspar. Oscar Salazar on deck. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 3, and the count goes full. And when we're at Rouse, it goes in the dirt and not in the turf.
It does, yes. It could go in the grass, but that's a really short pitch.
The 3-2, that's outside for ball 4, and McBride gives up his second walk of the inning. And that will bring up Oscar Salazar.
Need Oscar to capitalize on this opportunity right now that's in front of him.
Salazar has had 2 home runs in this park over the left field fence. McBride deals a breaking ball in for a strike.
I think Oscar's going to get a lot of breaking balls right now. They're gonna feed him breaking balls until he tells them or he can prove he can hit them.
The 0-1 pitch down and away, swung on and missed for strike 2. Colby Diaz on deck for the Raiders.
He should be looking breaking ball right now.
The 0-2 pitch coming up. McBride takes a long look back at Heinrich, and that will hit him to load the bases.
You know, when you get to 0-2 and you hit the batter, it's really a hard defeat for a pitcher. Here comes the pitching coach.
Bases are loaded with free passes, Steve.
Yeah,
and you have a very dangerous hitter in Colby Diaz, who is really due.
He is. He really is.
And I don't know if this is any indication, but the left fielder has moved back to the fence.
And he's practicing his wall jumps. Okay. Do you think they have a scouting report on Colby?
I think they might. It really was. I don't know if you could see that in the camera shot, but their left fielder, Jet Zarita, went all the way to the fence to measure his hand to the top of the fence.
That was funny.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, right?
What Colby should be thinking is, I want to hit it right back up the middle. Hit it hard, but hit it right back up the middle.
Last grand slam hit by a Raider was Jake Alepa in the Floresville playoff game. First pitch offering is fouled off.
He was right on it, too. Man, oh man.
Strike 1.
Hit that right back up the middle. Hit it hard, but hit it right back up the middle.
McBride comes set. It's hit out into left center, and this will be a base hit. It will score 1 for sure. 2 is coming in. The throw to second is not in time, as you have to apply the tag. That was not a force, and Colby Diaz will pick up an RBI double.
Perfect. Perfect. Didn't try to do too much with that pitch, just stuck the bat out and put the barrel to it. Right back up the middle.
And that will bring up the right fielder, Colin Correjo.
Yeah, we need Colin to do the same. Right up the middle.
Correjo, committed to the University of Texas at San Antonio, will take for a strike.
Yeah, outside corner, barely. Outside corner. That was a good pitch.
Another hitter that's due. One pitch. That is a chopper back to the pitcher.
Scored it.
And Oscar Salazar will advance to home on the throw to first. So an RBI, fielder's choice by Colin Correjo. That will go 1-3 on the putout. Two away for Carter Heinrich. Raiders leading this one 3-0. First pitch to Heinrich. Misses high for a ball. Heinrich, the seventh batter in this inning. Caputo on deck. 1-0 pitch.
Oh, he's got to pull the trigger.
Nice. Gets rung up on a letter high fastball. Fairly good crowd here tonight for the Raiders. A breaking ball in for strike two. A
good pitcher's pitch right there.
A good pitch.
Yep.
Bride deals the 1-2. This is cut on and hit out towards right center. Evan Nikowski will camp underneath it and make the catch. And that will end the Raider first. Let the Raiders get 3 runs on one hit, and they leave one. After one complete, it's 3-0 Rouse. On to the second we go.
Yeah, that was an important inning for Rouse right there, just to get the taste of Friday out of their mouth and get into this game and get a lead real quick. Did help with the walks, the couple of walks, and the hit batter to load the bases for Colby Diaz. Colby with the lone hit there, but really clutch hit for Colby.
Due up for the Mustangs in the second. McBride, Elwartowski, and Nikowski. I smell grape soda.
Yeah.
Did you smell that?
Not really. Yeah. Something.
Smells of the ballpark. The window's open here in the press box. It is gorgeous. Absolutely. The past 2 days here in the ATX area have been absolutely stunning. You couldn't ask for better. Give a big hello to George Garcia. Thank you for tuning in and watching Raider baseball with us. Let us know where you're listening in from, watching. We'll give you a shout out. As Steve says, keep it all cordial.
Please keep it cordial. Yes, we don't want to have to.
Now, the only reason we say that is because in the past we've had fans from other teams that'll listen in on the broadcast and then put some charged comments into the chat box.
Politically correct. That's so nice.
Kari Evanson says, watching from snowy Chicago. Go, Sammy. I hope I said your name right. Kari or Carrie? First pitch offering from Gonzalez is cut on and missed for strike one. Fastball just on the inside corner, just off the inside corner for ball one, and he thought about calling that.
Carter framed that. Carter Heinrich framed that big time.
Goes back to the same spot for ball two. 2-1 the count. The pitch from Gonzalez. This is cut on and hit up the middle to Sparshu. The throw to first in time, and that will retire McBride for out number one. 6-3 on the putout.
Real good pitch by Blake Gonzalez there, kind of handcuffed McBride, and nothing more that he could do than just ground the ball directly to Joe Sparshu at shortstop.
Number 8, Brady Elwartowski comes to the plate. He swings on this one.
Good.
Way above it.
Yeah, good pitch.
For strike one. Valdemar Pets. Hello, Michael and Steve. Greetings from 41 degrees in Michigan. Go Raiders.
41, huh?
Yeah,
That's
a heat wave up there.
I was going to say that's like shorts weather for Michigan.
For Michigan.
Michiganders.
Michiganders.
Yep.
The 0-2 pitch. This is cut on and hit to Heinrich. And the throw over will be in time. 4-3 on the putout of Elwartowski for out number 2. And that will bring up the center fielder, Evan Nikowski. Actually, it's Auntie. Carrie sounds like Carrie. Well, thank you very much. I see the K, and I guess just mentally it registers in my mind. Maybe that's Kari, because Kari Jobe, a religious singer, spells her name that way too. That is cut on and fouled off by Nikowski. And that will even things up at 1. Nobody on with 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch from Gonzalez, a curveball. This is called play. Standing play by Colby Diaz to get the out. L1 on the putout of Nikowski to end the inning for the Mustangs. They go in order in the second. And on to the bottom we go. Raiders leading this one 3-0.
What's up?
Hudson McBride makes his way back out to the mound. Due up for the Raiders in the second. Caputo, Sparshu, and Heinrich. You know, Mikey did a great job on the mound, coming on in relief of Colby Diaz Friday night versus Cedar Park. Yeah, he's a good, solid relief pitcher. He comes in and throws strikes. And he was getting ahead with first pitch strikes on nearly every batter he faced. I think maybe one batter he didn't get a first pitch strike on. Outside of that, I mean, he pitched well. He got hitters to roll over on pitches. It's just, you know, we couldn't make plays, and
so Coach Krempine talked to me a little bit about Mikey Caputo and said he's one of my best strike throwers.
Right.
And he forces the action with the batters.
Right.
While he may not have a whole many strikeouts, he gets a lot of weak ground balls, a lot of pop flies, that sort of stuff. So
well, that was the one thing that Jonathan and I were discussing during the game is he challenges hitters.
And he challenges hitters, right?
He doesn't back down in counts that are against him. He just goes right back after him. Caputo will take for strike one. McBride pitching exclusively from the stretch. The 0-1. That was a better looking pitch than the first one. It doesn't get the call.
I'm going to say, I didn't see the first one, honestly, but the second one, I was like, it's a little bit outside. So The first one was even worse than.
Well, the first one was an either-wayer. Breaking ball. Misses for ball 2.
This umpire is difficult to read. He steps back on both strikes and balls.
The 2-1. This is popped up and playable. And El Wartowski will field it and make the catch. And that will do it for Mikey Caputo.
Sending this one out to my man Killer B.
That will bring up little shotty Joe Sparshier, Raider shortstop. Rainer Heinrich on deck. Little shotty. Oh, yeah, go ahead. First pitch offering. This is hit deep to center. This might be over the head of Dukowski, but he's able to get to it. And Sparshu jumps on that first pitch. Like he does that so well.
Yeah, I know he hit the ball, and he hit the ball hard there, but I'm not sure Coach Krempine, that goes into Coach Krempine's strategy of making the pitcher work and work and work. Early swings, really, even this early in the game, it's kind of, you got to go through with that strategy the entire game.
Well, he's only thrown 6 pitches in this inning so far. I missed that one right there. I think he called it a strike.
I think he called that a strike. If he didn't, he missed it.
0-1 the count to Heinrich. A breaking ball. Just misses. That was a nice looking breaking ball, to be honest with you. He is just not getting the
he's not getting the balls. Yeah. Squeezed a little bit on that outside corner there.
Yeah.
On breaking balls.
1-1. This is hit back up the middle.
Perfect.
A base hit for Rainer Heinrich. And that will bring up Blake Gonzalez. Gonzalez flew out to left his first time up. A ball hit deep to left. And Zarita, he's awfully expressive out there. He was dancing to Blake Gonzalez walk-up song.
So it wouldn't surprise me if Coach Krempine has a take sign here for Blake.
Heinrich will head down to second.
That hurts.
And he is picked off.
Never mind. He did take, but the runner was out trying to steal second base.
That will go to, we'll say the second baseman came.
I think it was the second baseman, too.
2-4 on the putout of Rainer Heinrich, and in a roundabout fashion, the Raiders go out in order in the second. No runs on 1 hit. Nobody left on. After 2 complete, it's 3-0 Rouse. On to the third we go. Due up for the Mustangs in the third. They're 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Atkinson, Scoville, and Carter.
Blake needs to get, continue to do what he's doing here, and that is challenge the hitters and make them put it in play and let his defense work.
With a crowd that just can't stop singing along, my life just like a country song.
So McBride gets out of that inning with 10 pitches, Steve.
Yep. That is not the strategy of what Coach Krempine wants. He wants 20 pitches, 25 pitches, 30 pitches in an inning. So when one batter swings early and makes contact and flies out on the first pitch, it's difficult to execute that strategy throughout the whole game. then again, you also have batters that go 10, 11 pitches deep in the and they make up for the batters that swing on the first pitch.
Number 5, Bryce Atkinson will come to the plate. The sun has set here in Leander. So the sun no longer in the eyes of the outfielders. That pitch fouled off for strike 1. Let Joe Sparshoe, my grandson, and all the Raiders know that the Detroit Tigers are in first place. I can't always say that. I will let them know. We will be keeping tabs on the Georgetown Cedar Park game. This is hit back up the middle. This will be a base hit for Atkinson.
Yeah, and that's okay. Those are going to happen. Just you have to minimize the damage here now.
Designated hitter number 20, A.J. Scoville, will come to the plate. One of 2 lefties in the batting order. Throw to first, not quite in time as Atkinson was able to dive back in safely.
Blake does have a good move to first. It's nowhere near what a lefty can do, but it's a very good move for a righty.
Pitch fouled off for strike 1. He dropped the ball. I think the field umpire, if he'd kept it in his glove, was ready to call him out.
Oh.
0-1, the count to Scoville. He takes for a ball. And the count evens at 1. One pitch. That's fouled back to the fence.
Good pitch.
For strike 2. 1-2 the count. And I smell popcorn. Oh my goodness.
That's great for my diet.
One of my weaknesses is popcorn. I do love it. 1-2. This is hit out to left. And that'll be a base hit for Scoville. And the Mustangs have 2 aboard with no outs here in the 3rd.
Hit and run executed okay. I obviously base hit right there, right? But usually on a hit and run, what you're trying to do is hit it behind the runner. But no matter what, you're trying to make contact with the ball. So a good hit and run play by Marble Falls Mustangs, and now they have runners on first and second with no outs. Usually this is a bunt situation all day long. And it may be what Coach Harris is talking to his infield about.
Jake Carter comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 1st.
First, he's a leadoff batter for them.
He is.
Yeah, this is a bunt situation. You want to bunt it at the third baseman.
The Raiders have a force at any plate. And that will hit him to load the bases.
Right in the back pocket. Man, oh man.
And similar to what the Raiders had on the Mustangs back in the 1st, with bases loaded, with Isaiah Roman coming up to the plate. as he hit that one to right center.
So
with the double.
It looks like the Raiders are going to go for a double play at most of the infield positions.
Pitch outside.
Any ground ball except for to first base will score the run. Likely score the run.
Gonzalez comes set, swing and a miss for a strike. And he took a huge hack at that.
Yes, he did. The scouting report must be that he goes the other way, because our left fielder, Caden Kaspar, is playing almost in left center, and the center fielder, Landon Miller, is shading to the right field.
This is fouled back out of play for strike 2. This would be a big out right here, if he can get it. We do have some activity going in the Raider bullpen. 1-2 the count. The pitch.
Oh, did he go? They got to ask.
They're saying he didn't go around. They appealed.
You know, that's a hard appeal for the umpire at second base, because he just has no angle. He has the same angle. He has the exact 180-degree reverse angle that the home plate umpire has. So
2-2. The count to Roman. Roman will step out and reset. Gonzalez toes in on the rubber. The 2-2 pitch, a breaking ball in the dirt for ball 3, and the count goes full. No place to put him, so you know what's coming.
Well, that stop by Carter Heinrich completely saved a run for the moment.
3-2 the count. Gonzalez will deal.
Oh, ring him up. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. I guess he called that high, but
he did.
This is high school, and that's a strike. Wow. Carter, did you see what Carter's reaction was? Carter Heinrich's, the catcher, reaction? He just turned and went, "Are you kidding me?" Man.
Coach Crempine.
No, he's going to make the move.
Going to make a pitching change.
Oh. Coach Crempine is very hot right now about that last pitch. That'll end it for Blake Gonzalez tonight. He is responsible for all 3 runners on base. He has
Colin Correjo is going to come on in relief of Blake Gonzalez.
Blake Gonzalez goes 2 innings, 3 hits, giving up 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch, 43 strikes, 43 pitches, 23 strikes, and 2 strikeouts. He is responsible for the 3 base runners that are currently on base.
So I am assuming that Jack Knight may have came in and went to left, and Caden Kaspar will move over to right. Zach Alvin is in at right. Okay. All right. Thank you. I did not see who came in.
It's another tough call by an umpire, and I think Coach Crempine's getting quite frustrated out there.
Now we're 6 feet deep, and the brothers and me, you could never go home again. Forgive me. So just you.
That is
Not-
looking pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not sure Coach Krempine isn't going to get.
Home again.
He had a few choice words for the umpire, and okay.
Which that's definitely a first that we've ever seen. Yeah, all right.
Man,
Alpha's hot out shacks, better watch your back and cover every track on where you've been. 1,000 wrongs will never make you right. I can never go.
you know, next year Marble Falls goes down to 4A.
They do.
Yep. So they will not be in our district next year. We won't have be making that trek out to the hill country, which quite honestly is just
Yeah.
fine with me.
We're going to Hayes. We're going to Lockhart. Colin Correjo will deal for a strike to Zamadripa to get started.
Oh, he stuck his arm out and got hit. Wow. No, you don't have to avoid it, but you do. You can't stick that chicken wing out and get hit by it. That's not. Tough call.
Two runs have come in. And I missed that pitch.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Breaking ball low. Rouse Raiders have really got to get it together now.
Swing and a miss for a strike, and that will even things up at 1. Correjo deals on the 1-1 pitch. He gets the inside corner for strike 2. Heinrich gives the sign. 1-2.
Hit him. Hit batter. It was a hit batter.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. It's inside, and they don't have to give up the batter's box.
This is hit to short. The throw to first.
Good
Will
play.
be in time. So, but that will bring in the go-ahead run.
I've got out number 1 on that.
That will go 6-3 on the putout of McBride for the first out. And foul by Elwertowski for a strike.
Colin Correjo is working at a very fast pace. It's just get the ball and throw it back. Throw your pitch.
Runners at second and third with 1 out. One and two the count. Fastball. This is hit out to right. And this will score another run. And runners on the corners for the Mustangs.
Got him.
Throw to first.
Got
in
him.
time,
Yep.
and he catches him. Catches him leaning. So Elwertowski is picked off. 1-3. We're 2 away for Evan Nikowski.
Got a 1-0 count.
1-0 swing and a miss for a strike, and that will even the count up at 1.
Tell you what, if he stays out there, that pitch is gonna be unhittable.
1-1, that's fouled off for strike 2. And that is going to be a huge error for the on-deck fielding percentage of Bryce Atkinson. The 1-2, that's high for ball 2, and that will even it up.
Carter was trying to signal to Colin Correjo, the pitcher, to throw that ball high. But now it's 3-2. Yikes. Got to go get him.
Full count for Nikowski. The payoff pitch.
Good pitch.
That is fouled off.
Real good pitch right there by Correjo. He, he got a challenge.
Another on-deck fielding error by Bryce Atkinson. 2 errors.
You're keeping track of those, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Bryce Atkinson.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the Raiders get out of it. But my, the damage has been done.
Oh, shoot. Was that the top of the third?
That was the top of the third.
Okay.
So the Mustangs get 5 runs on 2 hits. And they leave 2. Or they leave 1. I got so many tick marks on here, it's hard for me to see. And the Raiders gave up 4 free passes. And we've said it time and time again. You can't defend against free passes, whether it's a walk or a hit batter. And we gave up a walk and 3 hit batters.
Yeah. That's just gonna, that's a killer. And, 2 of those hit batters came with bases loaded. So it was an automatic run every time that happened. So, Raiders have got to regroup, and they need to score some runs, and they need to score some runs quickly in order to keep this game in check and the way they need it to go. You might be honestly, if we don't come back on this or anything, their playoff hopes are in jeopardy.
Zach Alvarez is due up, followed by Caden Kaspar and Oscar Salazar.
Alvarez came in for Blake, right? Okay.
He did.
Yep.
Third, Rouse. Number 33 is Alvarez.
McBride deals. He misses low for a ball. On an 0, the count. This is fouled off for a strike, and that will even it up.
Fouled straight back. Usually when you foul it straight back, you're right on time. It just barely missed it.
The 1-1 pitch. That gets the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. The count to Alvarez. Alvarez will call time, and Roman will head out and have a talk with Mr. McBride. And Rowan will make his way back behind the plate. 1-2 the count to Alvarez. McBride comes set. He deals. This is cut on and hit
That's
out to center. This
possible.
could drop in.
Yep.
And it will drop in for a base hit as Nikowski let it fall in front of him. Alvarez with a leadoff single.
Good piece of hitting right there. Again, he went right back up the middle. Didn't do too much with it, and just dumped the ball right out of there on the outfield grass.
Next up for the Rouse Raiders, number 7, Caden Caspar.
Caden Caspar is 0 for 0. He drew a walk back in the first on a full count. He'll foul this one off for a strike.
Be great to see Caden follow what Zach just did and get on base somehow, some way.
McBride comes set, and he'll deal. This is hit foul and out of play for strike 2. 0-2 the count to Caspar. Salazar on deck. 1 on with no outs here in the bottom of the third. Raiders trailing by 2.
It was a strange pitch.
Almost like a pitch out.
Kinda, but wasn't very out. Just high.
1-2 the count. The pitch. This is
good
fouled
play.
off. He spoiled a great pitch by McBride to stay alive.
Keep making him work.
McBride comes set. He checks Alvarez at first. The pitch is he fouled off.
Keep going. Keep going. This is all good. Turns into a good at bat. Couple more pitches here.
Oscar Salazar helping out his on deck fielding percentage. Raiders doing a great job. Marble Falls has been somewhat lackluster on the on deck fielding percentage. The 1-2 is fouled off again.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foul balls in this at bat right now.
McBride will deal. Pitch outside for ball 2.
Caden Caspar will be seeing his 8th pitch of the at-bat, which should make Coach Krempine very happy. Keep battling, though. He's got to keep battling.
The 2-2 pitch. That is cut on and hit out toward left. Zarita not able to get to it in time, and that will be a base hit for Caden Caspar, who takes McBride to 9 pitches in that at bat.
9 pitches and just found some outfield grass, opposite field. Just great piece of hitting. Now the Raiders have something going with first and second with no outs. It is a bunting situation again, but I'm not so sure you bunt Oscar Salazar.
Oscar Salazar was hit by a pitch his first time up.
McBride stepped off the rubber right there to figure out if Oscar was going to go and square around. Oscar did not tip it off.
And he'll take for a ball. Right. One and 0. The count to Salazar. And he'll take for ball 2 on a pitch, a breaking ball that stayed high.
Yeah, he kind of lost the handle. McBride lost the handle on that pitch and wasn't able to finish it.
The 2-0 gets the outside corner on a
Fine.
pitch that was down and away.
Down and away, probably. A 2-0 pitch, he shouldn't be swinging at that. That's a good take for Oscar, not his pitch.
2-1 the count. Alvarez at second. He'll extend his lead, and this is chopped on
good
and
piece. Great
hit
hitting.
the first or the second. As good as a bunt on the fielder's choice. That will go 4-3.
So Oscar hit the ball to the right side, and that it just is a good piece of hitting right there. Second baseman went and showed quite some range to make the out on Oscar.
Colby Diaz will come to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He doubled back in the first. And he'll take for ball 1. Ball. Runners at second and third for the Raiders. This is
hit hard.
Back up the
He's got to go.
Middle.
He's got to go.
And that will score a run on the fielder's choice. That went
4-3.
4-3.
Yeah.
Batting number 11.
And it did score the run.
And advanced the runner to third for Colin Correjo. Correjo hitting to a fielder's choice on an RBI fielder's choice back to the pitcher. Fouls that one off for strike 1.
Need Colin to get that next RBI right here.
Carter Heinrich on deck. The 1-0 that misses for ball 1, and that will even the count at 1. Roman keeps it in front of him. One and 1 the count. McBride comes set. 1-1 pitch. That's high and inside for ball 2. One ball, 2 strike count for the junior. He'll take for ball 3.
Good take right there.
3-1. The count.
Carter should be looking for something meaty right outside, right over the plate. Something to drive right here. Use that picture-perfect swing that he has. Oh, okay.
And it's ball 4. And Correjo will draw the walk, the 2-out walk. With runners on the corners and 2 outs.
No one is up in the bullpen for Marble Falls, so this will be Connor McBride's inning.
Carter Heinrich comes up.
Did I call him Carter McBride?
You
I meant to call him Connor McBride.
You did. You called Colin Carter a couple
times. Oh, shoot.
Carter Heinrich, runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Apologies. Oops.
Heinrich 0 for 1. He flew out to center his first time up. He'll foul this one back out of play for strike 1.
We've got Colin Correjo at first, Connor McBride at pitching, and Carter Heinrich batting. A lot of C's in there.
I think Sam Walsh is in it first.
Oh, is he now? Okay.
Courtesy runner Sam Walsh. Walsh takes off, and a pitch down and away for a ball.
Looked like a strike. Sam Walsh had an enormous jump. Do you have a 1-1 count?
I do have a 1-1 count.
Okay.
Runners at second and third. As Heinrich will take for strike 2. 1-2 the count. This could be huge if he could get one into the gap right here to score 2, and the Raiders could climb back on top of this one. Heinrich will call time. He's going to go talk with Coach Crimpine. Raiders 90 feet from tying this up. And will that count as an official mound visit?
It should. Time was out already. But yeah, that should count as a mound visit. Even though we called
he
as
marked it for sure,
Yeah.
so they caught it.
even though the Rouse Raiders called the time. Big pitch here.
One and two. The pitch is fouled off, and Heinrich spoils a great pitch to stay alive. Mikey Caputo on deck.
Be nice to keep this inning alive and get to the Mikey.
1-2. This is hit out to right. And
Caught. Dang it.
Cochran will camp underneath it to make the catch. And that will do it for the Raider third. They get 1 run on 2 hits, and they leave 2. But they get within 1. And after 3 complete, it's 5-4 Marble Falls.
Coming up, this is a big inning. I'm telling you, I mean, we need a 0 from Colin. We need a 0 from Colin to be put up there, and then we need to get out there in the bottom of the 4th and put some runs on the board. It's getting too late in the game to mess around with things.
Due up for the Mustangs in the 4th. Atkinson, Scoville, and Carter. That's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. In that third inning, wow, that is just bloody as can be on my scorebook.
All right, so I've got a update on the Cedar Park Georgetown game. Cedar Park is winning 7-4 in the top of the 4th. That score brought to you by Mike Aleppa. Thank you very much.
And that's at Georgetown.
It is at Georgetown. And Cedar Park seems to be on a roll right now.
Colin Correjo back on the mound to pitch the 4th. He came on in relief of Blake Gonzalez in the 3rd. He goes 2/3 of an inning.
Who was that? Carter?
Colin Correjo.
Hold on.
I believe Gonzalez went out with 1.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
Well, Game Changer has it different, but oh, come on. That's a strike.
First pitch misses for a ball. The 1-0 pitch gets the outside corner.
That was a worse pitch than the first pitch. Sorry.
Well, that one might have been a little makeup call.
Yeah, I think that was.
Atkinson 1 for 1. He singled back in the 3rd. Pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike count to Bryce Atkinson. Atkinson, the second baseman for the Mustangs. The 2-1. This is cut on and hit foul. We do have activity in the Raider bullpen. 2-2 the count to Atkinson. It's like Jack Knight getting loose. The 2-2. This is a curveball hit out towards right, and Alvarez will get to it in time for out number 1.
It's a big out right there. Out number 1 is always the best out to get. Well, maybe out number 3. In the 7th inning.
I don't know. They can all be pretty choice. And he went around on that one.
Yeah, I was
Trying
going
to
to say
check
that's a
his
swinging
swing.
strike. They must have a scouting report on this batter here.
Pitch misses low for ball 1. That'll even count 1-1. Pitch misses outside for ball 2.
Caden Kaspar is playing almost deep short right now.
2-1, a fastball.
Ooh.
He thought about calling that for just a second, and the count goes 3-1.
Very difficult to read this umpire.
Strike call, and
that is not going to endear you to the umpire at all.
And Scoville was tossing his bat to head down to first and had to go back and get it.
As
he got rung up on the strike call.
That's possibly showing up the umpire on that.
Payoff pitch.
3.
And he's caught.
Yeah.
Looking for strikeout.
Good.
And
nice
that was a beautiful strike right there. I don't know how he thought that was a ball.
That was down the middle, knee high. Perfect.
As he was heading to first. Jake Carter, he's 0 for 1 and has been hit by a pitch, and he'll take for a strike.
Colin is starting to deal.
0-1, a fastball in the dirt for ball 1.
Why'd I say that? Never mind.
The curse of the commentator.
Man.
That almost sounds Egyptian, right?
Fastball
in for a strike 2.
Good pitch right there.
He's got some pop on that fastball.
Yeah, he does.
Correjo, just a junior. 1-2, a slider down and away for ball 2. And the count will even at 2. Deuce is wild for Carter. 2-2 pitch.
Good pitch.
Fouled off.
Great pitch. Challenged him on 2-2. Don't want to go 3-2. Challenge him with a nice fastball, moving. Probably a 2-seam fastball that moved a little bit.
Fastball. This is hit back out the middle. Heinrich has it. The throw to first in time. And the Mustangs go in order in the 4th.
What a great inning by Colin Correjo. I've been messing up his name all night for some reason or other. But just a 1-2-3 inning. It was a, man, that's what we needed. Now they need to bring the sticks to the plate and scratch across a couple of runs.
Got to make something happen. You get Caputo, Sparshoe, and Heinrich due up in their half of the 4th. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. We want to take a moment to recognize Browse by Hattie as a sponsor. Hey, ladies, get your brows done with Browse and Such by Hattie. Semi-permanent makeup applied to perfection. Get the shape you've always wanted and keep it. Save time applying your brows, eyeliner, and lip blush. Wake up every day looking fantastic. Check out Browse and Such by Hattie on Facebook and Instagram and book an appointment today. Call or text 512-817-3493. We want to thank Browse by Hattie for their sponsorship of Rouse Raider Baseball. Hudson McBride back out to pitch the 4th for the Mustangs. He will face Caputo, Sparshoe, and Heinrich. Caputo with the pop up to first, his first time up.
Yeah, we need We need some base runners, and honestly, McBride is now at 64 pitches, starting his 4th inning. So he's been averaging about 21 pitches an inning, and we need another 25 pitches from him, 30 pitches, something in that range.
Caputo will take for a strike, a slider down and away. Sparshoe on deck. Pitch misses low on the same exact pitch.
Just very inconsistent.
And that will even things up at 1. 1-1 pitch. This is cut on and hit out to left center. This is going to be over
the head. Yeah.
Rita. And Caputo will round second on his.
He better hurry.
Third, and he is going to be in with a triple. A triple for Mikey Caputo.
All right.
That's how you help yourself.
That's great.
Get that tying run at third.
Tying run at third with no outs.
No. Little shot.
Little shot, he comes to the plate. He flew out to center his first time up. He takes for a ball.
So Joe should be looking at the infield. He says third base is playing me in, but shortstop and second base, I need a ground ball right there.
He takes inside.
Oh, that's just a terrible call.
For a strike.
I'm sorry. I'm just so frustrated. Oh, come on.
1-1 the count. McBride deals on the 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. I actually said he fouled it off for strike 2.
Okay. Sorry, I had to hit the reset button there.
There we go.
Just so it. Okay.
McBride comes set.
Ground ball, second base.
Pitch. That's outside for ball 2. And I thought there for a second he was going to pull the cord and call it a strike. 2-2 the count to Sparshoe.
Get that run home any way possible.
McBride deals a swing and a miss, and that will retire Sparshoe for out number 1. That will bring up Rainer Heinrich.
So same thing goes for Rainer. He needs to look at the infield and say, okay, looks like the second baseman, maybe the shortstop's playing me back so I can hit a ground ball there and score this run, or a long fly ball, one of the two. But definitely you want to get this run home at any cost, at any way possible.
Heinrich is 1 for 1. He has a walk and a single. And he's caught stealing. He will take for a strike. Zach Alvarez on deck. The 0-1, that's outside for ball. Pitch misses inside for ball 2. More fans have shown up in the stands. 2-1 pitch from McBride. That's low for a ball. And the count goes to 3-1.
Yeah, ground ball to second base would be just fine.
3-1 pitch. That is hit foul and back out of play for strike 2. And the count goes full to Heinrich. Payoff pitch. It's fouled off.
And he just spoiled a really good pitch right there and did not leave it to the umpire to call a ball or a strike there. Good piece of hitting. live again for another pitch.
Payoff pitch. That is
There we go.
left, and that will score Caputo with a base hit. Actually, he's going to leg it out to a double. For Rainer Heinrich.
Really good at bat right there. Saw 8 pitches, I think, and hit the double, and he was thinking double right off the bat. I mean, when the ball hit the bat, he was thinking, I'm hitting a double. I'm going to motor to second to get a double. A hustle double for him. Good job.
Heinrich gets a big lead off a second. And McBride will come home. A swing and a miss on a...
He didn't mean to swing. He just knew it was a strike.
Kind of a salsa swing as he dipped the bat like a chip. 0-1. That's in on the hands and hit foul. And the count goes 0-2. The go-ahead run just 180 feet away. McBride takes a long look back at
That's interesting.
Heinrich. He stands up and then squats down as
catcher. That's
almost like showing a bunt and laying off, right?
Very strange.
Catcher thing right there.
That's very strange. We want you to stand up
and then go down.
Show the sign or show the target and then go down. It just looks weird.
1-2 pitch. It's down and away for ball 2, and the count evens up at 2. Caden Kaspar on deck. Sounds like things are going on at the softball field.
I guess so.
Raiders are playing Glenn tonight. A 2-2. That's fouled off. A great stroke by Zach Alvarez.
Looked better than the first swing, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think he would laugh if he heard that.
The salsa swing?
The salsa swing.
Yeah. Dip that chip. The 2-2 pitch. That is hit fouled and back out of play. And the Raiders really making McBride throw some pitches. He's at 21 pitches so far in this inning.
That's great. That's exactly what we want. I see 82 pitches right now.
A 2-2, a swing and a miss, and that will do it for Alvarez. And that will bring up Caden Kaspar. Kaspar 1 for 1. He has a walk and a single. He singled to left back in the third.
Now the place of Rouse Raiders. Number 7, Caden Kaspar.
And Kaspar will foul this one off. Kaspar had the 9-pitch at bat his last time up. Oscar Salazar on deck. The 0-1, Heinrich down to third, and he'll pick up a stolen base.
He stole that on McBride, the pitcher. The jump that he got was enormous.
Now a good wild pitch would score Heinrich.
Yep.
Inside for ball 1, and that will even the count. Actually, you've got 2 and 1.
I've got 2 and 1 because it's 2 and 1. The pitch where he stole, that was a ball as well.
2 balls and 1 strike. to Kaspar, and Kaspar will foul that one off, and that will even it up at 2. Deuce is wild for Caden Kaspar. A big, big run right there. 2-2. This is
Gotta leg it out.
deep into the
Gotta leg it
gap.
out.
He's got to run it out, and he will do it. He will pick up an RBI single, and the Raiders retake the lead off the bat of Caden Kaspar.
You know, Caden he battled that whole at bat right there, found the pitch to put in play, and then made a great hustle down the line to didn't even draw a throw. So,
and that will bring up
great job,
Oscar Salazar. He's been hit by a pitch and hit into a fielder's choice.
Need some production out of Oscar right now. It's go time for him.
1-0 the count to Salazar. The 1-0 pitch. That's hit foul down the right field side.
So they're trying to
for strike one. That'll even the count up at 1.
Trying to do a hit and run right there. Uh-oh.
One and 1 the count to Salazar. McBride takes a long look in. This is hammered up the middle.
Oh, through
and
the
that's
legs.
Through the legs of Carter into center field. And the Raiders have runners at first and second. That will be a base hit. It was deep enough in the hole. I'm awarding it, whether or not Steve would or not.
Hometown call.
I am not deferring. Coaches get pretty hard. They probably won't rule that. They'll probably call that an error.
That's a hometown call. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'll take it. That's going to be an E6. Steve is shaming me.
The ball went through his legs. It has to be an error. Sorry, Oscar. Get out of here.
Hit deep.
Nope. Not enough.
To center field, and Nikowski will get underneath it and make the catch. And that will end the inning for the Raiders, but they get 2 runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2. And after 4 complete, it's 6-5 Rouse. Jonathan Kaspar totally hosing up our camera.
Be careful with that camera. That goes over. That's a $500 bill, I think.
Yeah, you got it, Bubba.
You hit it.
Reset it.
All right.
So just all for you, Kaspar.
Just what the doctor ordered. A couple of runs in the bottom of the 4th, and we ready to take the lead again. You know, it's the same beat of the drum. Got to keep throw up a 0 here by Correjo. Really, really important for Correjo to get a
Colin Correjo back on to pitch the 5th. He will face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in Roman Zamaripa and Cochran.
McBride has 95 pitches now, so he only has 15 left for the whole game. And that is one of the reasons why we see a lefty starting to warm up in the bullpen of the Mustangs. There's no way I'm going to see a number on that, I don't think. Maybe.
Yeah, their numbers on the front of their jerseys are small.
Number 8, whoever that is.
Did you make it out?
I think it was number 8.
He is not on our lineup card.
Oh, interesting.
Roman stands in. He takes for a ball.
Got to start with strikes.
We've got another on-deck fielding error.
Another one?
This one on Zamaripa. as Cale Cochran, the batter in the hole. This is cut on and hit to center. It will fall in for a base hit for Roman.
Got a couple of score updates for you, Michael.
All right, let's hear it.
So we've got Cedar Park winning 7-6 in the bottom of the 5th. We have Leander. It's the top of the 6th. It's 2-0 there. And Liberty Hill is winning 3-2. So they're all very close ball games. That Liberty Hill game is in the bottom of the 6th right now. So we'll see.
Zamarripa will stand in, and he will take for ball 1. A 1-0.
Man,
he keeps acting like he wants to call that and then doesn't.
It's just his mannerisms, I guess.
I guess so.
It's misleading.
2-0 the count to Zamarripa. Trejo deals a fastball, cut on and missed for strike 1. Throw to first, not in time, as Roman dives back in safely.
Nice quick move by Correo right there.
It is cut on and hit foul down the left field side for strike 2.
I'll tell you what, Correo needs to be very careful with his paws right now. He can be called for a balk if he does not come to a complete stop on the mound. It looked like the last one was a little bit of a quick pitch. Not that one either, though.
Pitch misses low for ball 3, and the count goes full.
He's still working at a very fast pace, which is good for defenses.
This is cut on, and this is hit into center field. Landon Miller underneath it, and that will do it. Out number 1. And Cale Cochran will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He caught looking back in the first, and he was hit by a pitch in the third. And he was hit by Correo. Swing and a miss for a strike. Roman has a short lead at first. The 0-1, fastball in for strike 2, and I tell you, that one had some movement on it. You see it tail away on that fastball.
He's throwing really, really well tonight.
The 0-2, swing and a miss. And Heinrich gets the punch out for out number 2.
When you have a tail on your fastball like that, you don't need many more pitches. Just keep shoving that down their throat.
That's Correjo's third punch out of the night. Pitch fouled off for strike 1. Hudson McBride at the plate. The 0-1, that's high for a ball. McBride 0 for 2. He is grounded to short both times up. And both times up, he was the first out of the inning. The 1-1, that's in on the hands and hit foul for strike 2.
One pitch away and get out of this inning, throw up another 0 by Correjo. That would be showing some good leadership here.
1-2, that's high for a ball, and that will even the count.
Definitely high there.
He was trying to get him to chase.
Yeah, of course.
The 2-2.
Good
pitch.
Oh,
swung on and missed.
Nice.
As Correjo gets back-to-back strikeouts. The Mustangs get no runs on one hit. They leave one. After 4.5, it's 6-5 Rouse. To the bottom we go. Due up for your Raiders, Correjo, Heinrich, and Caputo. We want to take another opportunity to recognize our home run sponsors, the Recon Shop. Does your vehicle still have hail damage from the April 15th hailstorm? You have until April 14th to file your claim, which is coming up very quickly, folks. If you need help filing a claim, contact the Recon Shop at 512-290-4245. We would love to walk you through the claim process. Even if you don't have hail, the Recon Shop also specializes in minor dents, door dings, creases, and other larger dents that do not require paint. For before and after views of what all we can do, visit our website at thereconshop.com. Austin Summit Group Realty is proud to support Rouse Raider Baseball and their amazing group of boys and coaches. ASG has been in business for over 22 years and has been ranked in the top 10 by the Austin Business Journal year after year. If you need help with anything real estate related, please call Mike or Chrissy Caputo at 512-671-HOME. That's 512-671-4663.
Yeah, April 14th is coming up next Thursday.
And it's coming up on us quick.
We're going to have to get some new material.
So the Marble Falls game, Steve, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Okay.
Norma and I are celebrating our 31st anniversary on the 27th of this month.
Yes, sir. Congratulations. That's great. How many years?
31.
31. Very nice. That's great. What are you doing? Do you have any plans?
We are going to Blanco. There's actually Airbnb type thing that we're going to down there in the hill country, and so it's private and secluded.
There you go.
So we're super excited about it. An opportunity to get away, especially with all that she's been through.
Oh, sure.
Over the past 7-8 months.
I was going to say, yeah, it's been a journey, hasn't it? So
every day. Every day is a journey for that woman.
I definitely have time to celebrate, and I think that's wonderful. So congratulations to you a little early. I hope I hope you have a great time.
I stand in awe of her. She's so strong.
Yeah.
She's so
It's great.
I am blessed and highly favored to have such a woman like her.
We have a new pitcher in, number 8, and I don't have his name.
A lefty hurler in for the Mustangs, and that pitch was way out of the zone. It's a lefty-lefty matchup.
An error. Look, the umpire had to get it.
Oh, that was a huge on-deck fielding error by Carter Heinrich. Oh, my goodness, the umpire had to do it. That's almost ejection right there. First base and pitcher. So McBride moved over to first. That pitch misses for ball 2.
Yeah.
22. Hudson McBride.
Oh, man. Did you say his name?
And I do not know where
right here.
L. Wartowski goes.
L. Wartowski.
Pitch inside for ball 3.
L. Wartowski went to the mound.
Oh, L. Wartowski is 8? Okay.
Yeah.
L. Wartowski went to the mound, so they swapped places. The 3-0, that's inside for ball 4. On a 4-pitch walk. Brady L. Wartowski on the mound. Good catch for that, Steve. We were looking on the lineup card and
couldn't find it, huh?
Couldn't find it. I'm blind in one eye and I can't see out of the other.
That's a predicament, man.
That is a predicament. And we'll bring up Carter Heinrich, the catcher. He's 0 for 2. He has flown out to center and right.
No courtesy runner here.
Hey, he ran for him. No, Sam Walsh came in to run for him last time.
Yeah.
He takes outside for a ball.
Colin is running for himself right now, I believe.
He is.
Yeah.
He has a very unique frame and is tall and lanky.
Oh,
that was a generous call.
Oh, boy.
For strike one, and that will even the count at 1.
Shoulder high strike called. Wonderful.
Mikey Caputo on deck. 1 on with no outs. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
You know, you just got to go up there and hack. You just got to go up there and take a big hack. That situation. Just can't leave the umpire, leave it to the umpire at all.
1-2, a slider down and in for ball 2. That's the 8th pitch of the inning for El Wartowski. El Wartowski has the sign. He deals. This is cut foul and hit back out of play. And the count will stay at 2-2.
It does close the book, by the way. The new pitcher does close the book on Connor McBride. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 runs, but all 6 of them earned, 4 walks and 2 strikeouts, 99 pitches, and 58 strikes.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, a line drive to Hudson McBride, and he got a unassisted double play.
Yeah, that's just baseball right there. Nothing. You gotta just tip your cap and go sit down. No mistakes there at all. Not a mistake on Colin Correjo, not a mistake on the batter, not a mistake on the McBride at first base.
Number 4, Mikey Caputo.
L3-3U on the double play. Mikey Caputo. He'll take for ball 1. Little Shoddy keeping his on-deck fielding percentage at 1,000. 1-0 delivery. That misses outside for ball 2. A 2-0 pitch. That's
in the grass.
In the grass and bounces to the backstop for
that was
ball 3.
That was a 50-footer. I think that was a curveball. Let's just call it a curveball, and he spiked it. Man.
That was an anything but a strike ball.
No, it was a strike on the bounce.
Yeah. 3-0, it's in for a strike.
And then he comes back with a picture-perfect strike, you know. Oh, boy.
It's inside for ball 4, and Caputo will draw the walk. And that will bring up Little Shoddy.
Oh, man, Killer B. No doubt.
My man, Killer B.
That way.
So says the song.
Now batting, number 2, Joe's Marshu.
The PA guy that Cedar Park had last week, he had a good voice. Pitch misses low for a ball. Only thing, I think he was intentionally mispronouncing a couple of our players' names.
Which we will return the favor, promise. Promise.
Because I gave him the pronunciations, and we went over it twice, and he said them. He said them right until they came up. So it was Carter Heinrich.
Oh, nice.
Rainer Heinrich. And Mikey Caputo.
Caputo. Wow.
Throw over to first. Not in time.
Well,
Elwartowski deals low for a ball.
And we have a final. Liberty Hill wins their game 6-2. Who were they playing today? They were playing
Glenn.
Glenn. They won 6-2. That's a final.
Leander's playing Eastview.
The Georgetown Cedar Park game is now all tied up at the, believe it's the top of the
3-0.
seventh. 7-7.
3-0 to Little Shotty. Rainer Heinrich on deck. Ball 4. And Elwartowski has given up 3 walks in this inning. One of them assisted by that liner to first to get the out, or bases would be loaded right.
So really, this kind of exposes where Marble Falls may be falling a little short. That's pitching depth. So now you really got to start thinking about, okay, I want to swing at only strikes.
Heinrich will take for a strike.
You want to make the pitcher work and work and work, because this is when it can really pay dividends.
Heinrich is 2 for 2 with a single, a double, and a walk. Pitch way outside for ball 1. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. I'm Michael Francis, alongside my good friend and fellow broadcaster.
Absolutely, Steve Kithil.
Nice to be here. To the wall. Roman went into his stand-up thing, and it goes between his legs. I'm going to rule that a pass ball on the catcher.
I like your thinking on that scoring. I approve. How about that?
Yeah,
I don't need to approve. I mean, you've done that a lot, but looks like there was a signal. No signal. I thought he was signaling to the right fielder that he was coming in.
Runners at second and third with 2 outs. And Rainer Heinrich in a 2-1 count. Blake Gonzalez is on deck, so he is re-entering as the designated hitter.
Interesting.
Elwartowski deals high for ball 3, and he has struggled to find strikes in this inning. That double play really helped him out. This has popped up and goes harmlessly foul, and that will work the count full.
Yeah, you're exactly right. In this inning, he's thrown 16 pitches and only 6 strikes, which one of them happened right there. So
the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, what would have been ball 4, to get the strikeout to end the inning. Raiders get no runs on no hits. They leave 2. After 5 complete, it's Raiders 6, Marble Falls 5.
Yeah, that is Cedar Park. Georgetown is definitely having a game. It's 7-7 in the. I'm not sure if it's in the 6th or 7th inning, but that is
no,
the game of the night in this district.
Brejo just went down. His foot came out from underneath him on that warm-up pitch. And so he threw his glove down. Well, it looks like he's shaking it off. So I couldn't tell his foot slipped or his knee hyperextended.
Keep on looking for the sky. They can say too far, I can get there by tonight.
Oh, just cannot afford an injury at this point in the season.
Due up for the Mustangs in the 6th, Elwartowski, Nikowski, and Atkinson.
Cedar Park went ahead 8-7, and it's the bottom of the 6th. So
Georgetown.
Cedar Park is beating Georgetown 8-7, and it's in the bottom of the 6th. They're playing at Georgetown.
Off the top of 6, the Marble Falls, number 8. Number 8, Elwartowski.
The pitcher will step up to the plate. Elwartowski has singled and grounded out to second, and he was picked off at first. He takes for ball 1. I'm not sure where that one missed, but it must have missed low for ball 2. Right, down the middle. That was a makeup call.
Glad I'm not the only frustrated person in this booth.
The 2-1, this is hit foul. That will even the count at 2-2. 2-2 the count to Elwartowski.
Nice pitch.
He's caught looking and retired on the strikeout looking for out number 1. That will bring up Nikowski. Nikowski has lined back to the pitcher and struck out. He's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, a little foul tip for strike 1. Trejo has done well settling out.
And he's working fast.
He gets that outside corner for a strike.
This is quick.
The 0-2. The slider down and away for a ball. That was a good pitch. If he would have chased it, you wouldn't have
Good
blamed
pitcher.
him for doing so.
Good pitcher's pitch right there.
1-2.
Good pitch again.
Curveball cut on and missed for strike 3.
Next up the right hall by number 5, Bryce Atkinson.
That is Correjo's 6th strikeout of the night.
Yeah, he's humming along right now.
Atkinson will step in, and he'll foul this one off for a strike. He is 1 for 2. He is singled and flown out to right. This is cut on and hit into right. Alvarez will get it, and Atkinson with a double.
Yeah, so
And he chased after that one.
I know, I mean, that's a very important run right there, but if it's going to happen, it happens with 2 outs. That's a whole lot better than a leadoff situation. So, really, honestly, Colin Correo needs to just go right after the batter here.
That will bring up A.J. Scoville. Scoville caught looking his first time up. He takes for a ball. Another pitch misses for a ball 2. Correjo toes back in on the rubber. We do have some action in the Raider bullpen. It looks like Jack Knight getting loose again. The 2-0,
pitch.
swing and a miss.
Great pitch right there.
And the count goes 2-1.
Knee-high fastball on the outside corner. Tough to hit.
Jake Carter on deck. A 2-1 pitch. It's cut on and hit foul, and that will even the count up at 2.
Now he's one pitch away. Just got to get this batter here.
Deuce is wild. On the pitch.
Swing. There it goes.
And Correjo works his way out on 3 strikeouts. They get 1 hit, leave 1, and after 5.5, it's 6-5 Rouse. No runs on 1 hit. No 1 left on. Due up for the Raiders in their half of the 6th. Alvarez, Caspar, and Gonzalez.
Sure would be nice to break this one open here and not have to worry about the 7th inning at all.
Looks like you might be getting ready to go. Better find some words quick now. Let me think.
Hey, a big shout out to the Rouse Raider JV teams. They're currently undefeated in district. Let me see if they played tonight. They played tonight in Marble.
JV1 did. JV2 did not.
JV1 played and actually won tonight 14-1. So they improved their record. JV1 improves their record to 13-1-1. And the JV2 team is 16-2. That's just some good baseball right there, no matter how you put it. Some really good competition that they're going right through.
So Blake Gonzalez will re-enter the ball game.
Now, my understanding is he can re-enter, but he cannot re-enter to go to pitcher. He cannot. He can't go back to the pitcher's mound because once you're done with pitching, you're done with pitching, unless you stay on the field. And we've seen Coach Krempine do that before.
Yes.
Where it was a Jared Southern move, but he would put him out in left field trying to save some pitches. But
he brought him back three times in a playoff game.
Yep. And you can move anybody around anywhere you want as long as they stay on the field. But if you exit the field, so
Leading off.
Blake Gonzalez, from my understanding, will not be pitching. We'll see where he plays in the field.
He may move to short. He takes for a strike.
So he is batting where Alvarez would have batted, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Takes inside for a ball. That will even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. This is hit to left.
If he hustles, it's a double.
And he rounds first. He's headed to second with a stand-up leadoff double.
Left fielder bobbled the ball, but that's a double all the way around.
That will bring up Caden Caspar.
For your Rouse Raiders, number 7, Caden Caspar.
Caspar is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. And he shows bunt. And he didn't pull back.
Yeah,
for strike 1.
I'm not sure if he offered at it, but it doesn't matter. If you don't pull back, it's a strike.
Elwartowski takes a look back at Gonzalez. This was hit out to left and will fall for a base hit and gets by Zarita. He is to the fence. And my gosh, look at Casper Rouse second. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's quick.
That will be a single for Caspar with the error on Zarita. That will be an E7. But an RBI.
Yeah, it was an RBI.
spot.
So that's an RBI because Blake was going to score no matter what on that.
I did
play.
not realize how fast Caspar is. Oh my!
We got a balk. We got a balk, and that'll score the run. The pitcher did not come to a full set. It's kind of something I was talking about with Colin Correjo. You must come to a full, complete stop on the mound, and he didn't. He quick pitched. So
the Raiders taking a 3-run lead over a swing and a miss from Salazar for his first pitch. 0-1 the count. He takes high and inside for a ball. And that will even the count at 1-1. Colby Diaz on deck. The 1-1 from Elwartowski, a swing and a foul tip for strike 2. Elwartowski from the windup, the 1-2 pitch. This is hit foul. One, two. That's a wild pitch by any means for ball 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Diaz says, don't you do it. This is my on-deck fielding percentage. You are not going to play that.
Great play by Diaz right there.
He pushed him away. Way to defend yourself, Mr. Diaz.
Great leadership.
Keep that fielding percentage at 1,000.
Rather comical.
Salazar calls time and steps out. Elwartowski winds and deals. That one's low for a ball, and Salazar works the count full. We have a little fun with it. A little silliness with on-deck fielding percentage.
That was fantastic right there.
Yeah, that was great. That was classic. Colby Diaz defending that on-deck fielding percentage.
There we go.
Oscar Salazar and to left.
Oh, he got that
Zarita.
We got to buy him. Here we go.
Here
we go, Oscar. Keep going.
The handle.
Keep going, Oscar.
Around. This could be an in the Parker home run for Oscar Salazar. Well, legitimately, it's not an in the park home run. It's a single. He scores on the error.
We called it a mama home run. Because that's a little legal.
Salazar. Wheels at Salazar.
Single.
Scores on the E7.
Single and a 3-base error right there.
Now up to the Rouse Raiders. Colby.
And that will bring up Colby Diaz. He will take for a ball. I think Coach pretty much has to take on every first pitch so far.
It has to be. He has to. And it goes into his strategy of let's get ball 1, ball 2, ball 3 going.
Still no action in the Mustang bullpen.
Yeah, this is going to be his game.
Elwartowski will deal high for ball 3 as he has just not been able to throw very many strikes in his outing.
Looks like 35 pitches, 16 strikes.
A 3-0. That's in the dirt for ball 4, and Diaz will motor to first.
Wait till I get my money. I had a dream I could find my way to heaven.
Diaz is the 4th walk on the night for El Wartowski. They're going to bring in a pinch runner for Diaz, and out comes Sam Walsh. Coach Crampine says all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, absolutely. This is by no means a comfortable 4-run lead.
No, as that second inning proves.
Okay, I have a final. Georgetown 9, Cedar Park 8. The winning run scored on a balk.
Oh my, you got to hate that. Hey, but well deserved. Well deserved. Pitch in for a strike to Colin Correjo. Cedar Park loses on a balk.
So what that does is, if the Rouse Raiders continue and complete this win, they will all go into a 5-way tie, because it looks like Liberty Hill and Leander also have won tonight. So everybody has gained a game on Cedar Park, the leader going into the night, and so it'll be a 5-way tie at 5-2.
Walsh will advance on the wild pitch from El Wartowski. It's a crazy district, folks. That's for sure. The 0-1, that's high for ball 2.
Yeah.
Correo is hit into a fielder's choice. He's walked twice. And then was caught in the double play on the liner to first. Slider down and away for ball 3.
Oh, he
check swing. Kind of check swings, and he hits this to left. And this time Zarita will be able to make the catch. F7 on the put out for out number 1. And Jet Zarita with 2 errors in this inning that have allowed runs to score.
Yeah, those honestly, those have been killers for the Mustangs right now.
Number 5, Carter.
So on that last one, though, it looked like he lost his footing.
Oh, yeah,
definitely. And slid. Hard to fault somebody for that. But pitch outside for ball 1 to Heinrich. Carter Heinrich stands in. He's 0 for on the night. He is flied out to center, right, and line to first. 1-0, that's outside for ball 2.
Definitely having trouble finding the strike zone, and that's the story right now.
The 2-0, a swing and a miss for strike 1. President Carter says, give me something to swing at, please.
I don't think Coach Crampine enjoyed that swing. I think he wanted a take sign right there.
The 2-1. That misses high for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch, that's high for ball 4.
We will have a courtesy runner here, I believe. Yep.
It's like Carson Voigt.
Voigt
will be courtesy running for the catcher. As Mikey Caputo comes to the plate.
Now batting for the Rouse Raider, number 4, Mikey Caputo.
Caputo has tripled. He has popped up to first and has walked. And he will take for ball one. So any pitching changes that are made by Marble Falls most likely are going to come from somebody that's on the field.
Has to be. Yeah, it
As
has
there's
to be.
nobody getting loose in the bullpen. Walsh will head to third, and he will pick up a stolen base. It was a ball.
I believe that was a ball, yeah. And see, I think Walsh is so fast that I think he has the green light from Coach Krempine. If you get a good jump, you go ahead and take the bag. And I think that's what we saw right there. I don't think Coach Krempine called that, but I think Walsh just took it.
El Wartowski deals. He misses low and inside for ball 3. 3-0. The count to Caputo. Got to get that scoreboard operator to get it right.
Yeah.
I don't think the scoreboard operator's paying attention.
No.
No, evidently.
Oh.
That is to the backstop, but it's a comebacker to Roman, and that's a ball 4.
All right, new count.
New count and new batter. And that will bring up Little Shotty. Little Shotty's 0 for 2. He has flown out to center and struck out and walked.
So 50 pitches so far and 19 strikes.
First pitch offering, that's to the backstop. Walsh is going to score standing up. And the runners will advance to second and third on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third. Carson Voigt at third. And Little Shotty will take a poke at it, and that'll be a strike. 1-1, the count to Little Shotty.
He took a poke at it, and once you show that you're trying to bunt, if you don't hit it, it's a strike.
1-0, that's inside for a ball. 2-1, the count. And there's no defense for walks. I mean, we've mentioned that. Although the Raiders do have 3 hits in this inning, they also have 3 walks. 2-1, the count to Little Shotty. He'll foul this one off to work the count even.
Two and two. Oops, 2-2. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I got. 2 balls, 2 strikes. El Wartowski deals. It's low for a ball. And the count goes full. This is turning into quite a long half inning.
It's been
Rainer Heinrich on deck. He represents the 9th batter in this inning. This is hit into left, and that's going to score Voigt. And Caputo will come around to score. A 2-run
real clutch
RBI for Little Shotty.
Yeah, a real clutch piece of hitting right there by Joe Sparshoe, and drilling that ball in the hole between third base and shortstop. Getting it to the outfield and letting the speed show that was on the base pass.
Rainer Heinrich will come to the plate. He is 2 for 3 with a single, a double, a strikeout, and a walk. And he will show bunt and lay off, and Roman fakes a throw to first.
We have a little, just the starting of warm-up in the Mustang bullpen. Believe I got number 13, I think.
Heinrich shows bunt and lays off.
Do we have a number 13 on the Marble Falls? No.
Yes, we do. That is Cale Cochran,
Cale Cochran is
the right fielder.
starting to warm up.
So if we miss somebody making a switch at right,
There's no possible chance of me finding out what the
or is
right fielders.
or is it 18?
Oh, it could be.
That pitch misses for ball 3. 3-0 the count to
That
Rainer Heinrich.
That might be 17. All right, it's 3-0.
Pitch high for ball 4. And runners at first and second. That is the 4th walk of the inning given up by Brady Elwertowski.
Okay, so here's the situation. We need 3 more runs in order to make a run rule, and the game would be over. Blake Gonzalez represents that 3rd run. If everybody scores from here, the game will be over.
Blake Gonzalez started this inning off with a double as he takes 4 ball. The cool night air drifting in, and there is no wind blowing at all. The flags are thrown.
I don't know, that air conditioner has been on all night. It has definitely cooled down my back and backside quite a bit.
The 1-1 pitch, that is fouled off for strike 2. I don't know how many pitches that Elwertowski has thrown in this inning alone, but
he's up to 62 pitches total. He's only gone 1 1/3 innings. So
pitch evens up the count 2-2.
He's thrown a bunch.
Caden Kaspar on deck. The 2-2 pitch. That's low for ball 3, and Gonzalez works it full. Again, we want to remind you fine folks that we will be back in action tomorrow as the Raiders host the Leander Lions as we get the second half of district started. Foul tip back into the catcher's glove for the strikeout. That's 2 outs.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Look out for Allen, number 7. Hayden, Asbar.
Caden Kaspar will come to the plate.
That's a fantastic stop by.
And he'll take for a ball.
By the catcher. Just, it's a long inning, and to come up with that stop is something. Show some heart there.
Elwertowski working to get out of this inning. Kaspar will foul this one off, and that will even it up at 1.
Looked like he went to a breaking ball right there.
The Raiders were trailing at one point in this game.
Yeah, by 2. Hit him.
Well, that'll hit him. And that will load the bases with Raiders.
And here comes the coach.
And Elwertowski that's probably it for Elwertowski.
69 pitches, 26 strikes. Most of those pitches are in this inning. That's tough.
His 5th free pass of the night. Number 17, Kyle Curtis, comes on in relief of Brady Elwartowski. And just see, is Elwartowski going to move anywhere else? He was
like
at
he went-
first.
Looked like he went to the dugout, straight to the dugout.
I'm sure his arm had to be.
It's, it's something. It's one thing to throw 60 pitches in 5 innings, sort of thing, and it's a completely different scenario to throw 60 pitches in 1 inning or 50 pitches in 1 inning. You get really tired, and it's taxing on the body completely.
It's got to be frustrating when you give up so many walks and you hit a batter and
Yep.
And you're out there and you feel like you're all alone.
Yeah.
Which, the mound is a two-edged sword, right?
It really is.
When you're good, you're the GOAT, and when you're bad, you're all alone.
It's on you. You got to have a pitcher's mentality. That's what they talk about. A pitcher's mentality, and got to be tough. It's not for the weak. Talking to two dads that are dads of pitchers too. So
right. Yeah, on my Facebook, a memory came up.
I saw that. Yeah.
Of my son back in 2013 when the Raiders faced the Cedar Park Timberwolves, and he pitched a complete game shutout, 3-0.
Fantastic.
As a junior. Against Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson, who went on to play at Vanderbilt for the Timberwolves.
Oh, boy.
So Vandy Boy Baseball is a pretty solid program. Curtis will deal ball 1 to Mr. Salazar.
They're in a little bit of a catch-22 right now. They don't want to walk Oscar Salazar, but on top of that, they know he can hit, and they don't want to give him anything good.
This is hit out deep to center.
Oh.
And Nikowski will park underneath it to make the catch, and that will end the Raiders' 6th. But the damage is done. The Raiders get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and they leave them loaded. On to the 7th we go.
This is what I was talking about. You just had to, you were hoping that the Raiders would just go ahead and break this thing open. And now outs are premium, right? You need 3 outs to end this ball game and get it over with. Go get a good night's sleep and do it again tomorrow.
We want to thank our faithful watchers for tuning in with us.
Yeah.
George, Valdemar, Carrie. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and all the others that didn't chime in on the chat. But if you'd like to, please do so. We'd like to know where you're listening from. We got Michigan. We got Chicago. We've got fans in California and Florida.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody tuning in. This is fun. This is my outlet a little bit. Michael and I don't do this for any money or anything like that. We just enjoy baseball.
We volunteer our time. And I will tell you this, Steve. And last week I met with Julian Swift's dad.
Yeah.
After the game, a good friend of yours.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
Correjo deals down and away for ball 1 to
Great
Jake
man.
Carter. Well, anyway, Dad, a great gentleman, and
Yeah.
very kind. This is line 2. Heinrich at second, the throw over to first, and that will do it for Carter. That'll go 4-3 on the put out of Carter. He came up to me after the game,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Hey, I just want you to know I really appreciate you guys. I listen to you guys after we play, whoever we're playing. I'll tune you
Sure.
all in on the way home
Yeah.
and listen in on your broadcasts. That you always have such kind things to say, and
Yeah.
y'all call pretty much a very neutral game. And I just want you to know that first pitch to Roman in for a strike. That
Well,
I go back to that game last year at Georgetown, and y'all were great to listen to. I enjoyed the broadcast. You said some very nice things about my son, and all of them true.
I was going to say they were all well deserved.
Yeah,
I mean, Julian
Swift
Swift he's a beast, and he should go to the next level
pitch misses low for a ball.
if he wants to. And I don't know.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike count to Roman.
That's great. That's great feedback.
But I had another parent, Kate Davis' parent, come up to us afterwards,
Mhm.
and both of those gentlemen told me, said, when we're playing y'all, we listen to y'all's broadcast instead of ours.
Wow. That
And he said
makes me smile.
there are several parents that do that.
That's great.
And so, that's a huge compliment to
Yeah.
us, and we don't take that lightly.
No, definitely not.
Pitch down and away for ball 3, and Isaias Roman in a full count.
I think I'll pat myself and yourself on the back a little bit more and say,
Swing and a miss, foul tip for the strikeout, and the Marble Falls Mustangs are down to their last out in John Zamaripa.
we remember that these kids are kids out there.
Right.
And they're, not one of them is, I don't think anybody's 19. It's 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and a bunch of 16, 15-year-olds out there. So
This is
ball's hit hard
into left center, and that gets over Caden Kaspar. And he's going to try to leg it out into a triple. Throw to third. Not in time, and he is caught, thrown out.
Wow.
That will go 9-6-5.
Good play and good fundamentals right there on the end of that game to end that game.
For out number 3, and that will do it. The Raiders finish the first half of the season on a winning note.
Yep. And now they're in first place. So good.
Now they're tied in a tie for first place. But you look at the head-to-head matchups of how all that kind of just works
crazy.
out, and the two, Georgetown and Cedar Park, hold a head-to-head matchup on us in that, right?
True.
So, but we hold the head-to-head with Leander and Liberty Hill.
Liberty Hill. So
they hold the head-to-heads to Georgetown and Cedar Park.
Right. So everybody's beating everybody right now, and it's just it's a great district to watch now, and we'll see how it unfolds. I will tell you, 5-2 probably gets in.
Right.
For the last 7 games in district, 5-2 probably gets in. 4-3 is on the edge, and 3-4, which is very possible. 3-4 is probably watching playoff baseball at home. So, 6-1 probably goes ahead and wins the district.
Yeah, it's a tough district. Kerry Evanson lets us know that Sam's Papa and Gigi Walsh are also tuning in from Iowa. They never miss a game.
Wow.
Thank y'all so much for
great.
tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
And listening to the jibes of me and Steve bringing you baseball each and every week. And Jonathan bringing you baseball each and every week. Tomorrow I'll have a new play-by-play guy.
Yeah,
both Jonathan Kaspar and Steve Kithil will be out of town.
It will be a mystery but it's a mystery
It's
guest. How's
it's
that?
it's a mystery to us, but we're sure that we do
We have a
have
sub.
somebody. If I do have to solo, folks, I
So-
will tell y'all that the scoreboard will suffer
Yeah, this
on
the,
that.
the
But
online scoreboard.
I
be
will
a
continue to
thing.
call balls and strikes and let you know where counts are and all of that if I have to fly solo. But if not, if I have somebody, then that will be all the better.
Yeah, very good.
So sometimes people get a little mic shy and they don't
Yeah,
necessarily want to say a whole awful lot, and I can
Definitely.
appreciate that. But here you go.
Well.
You got me, and then there's Steve with the gift of gab.
yes.
And so y'all get to listen to us.
Well, it's a good baseball win for Rouse tonight, and get moving forward and flush the first half of the season now, and got a big one tomorrow. It's the game of the day tomorrow in this
Right,
district.
in
is
this district,
Leander
for sure.
Rouse. So hopefully we can find a win somehow and start off the second half on a good note. So
Well, the Raiders get the win. Blake Gonzalez in a no decision. Colin Correjo will pick up the win. Hudson McBride will pick up the loss for the Mustangs. And the Raider bats come to life tonight, and they definitely sprayed the field
oh yeah,
with hits, and so they back
show-
to their hitting ways again.
I show 11 hits by the Raiders
12 runs
That's
on
great.
11 hits,
and a
and-
whole bunch of walks.
and they only made one error.
they took 10 walks. So and they only made one error on the night. So that's
So
that's a good win, and
that's a big plus.
it was solid baseball. So good stuff, and hopefully they can continue. Right.
Absolutely.
No.
Well, it's 9:43 our time here in Leander, and the happy final for the Raiders tonight. 12-5 in the win over Marble Falls. For Steve Kithil, I'm Michael Francis, and this is Mr. Jonathan Caspar next to me. We thank you all for tuning in and watching Raider Baseball on SHN Sports. Remember, we'll be back live tomorrow at 12:45 as the Raiders host the Leander Lions. So good night, everybody, and thank you for tuning in.
Good night.